your Bibles, if you would, to Joshua 24:15, Joshua 24:15. Here we see Joshua, who led the Israelites to the promised land nearing the end of his life. This is really his last word to the people, his last word of advice, call to commitment to the Israelites. The Israelites were a struggling people. Their main struggle during this time was idolatry. They were distracted. They were putting things ahead of God. And they really wanted things their way, and they wanted God to bless them even though they had other things ahead of God. So before leaving them, Joshua gives them this call to commitment, this call to make a choice. Are they going to choose God? Are they going to choose to serve God? Or are they going to serve other gods, idols, things that they wanted to put ahead of God? And I truly believe that if Joshua stood in front of us today, that he would be making that same call to a commitment to us. He would be saying, are you going to choose God? Are you going to choose to serve God? Or are you going to choose to serve the idols that we have in our lives? I want us to consider together two things in this verse, the choice and the challenge. So let's read the verse. Joshua 24:15. If it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose ye this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So we see the choice and we see the challenge. First, we see the choice. In the beginning of our text, Joshua expresses to the Israelites, choose you this day whom you will serve. They had to choose God or something else. Are they going to choose God, or are they going to choose their idols? And I firmly believe that we have to make that same choice today. Are we going to serve God, or are we going to serve the idols in our lives? And while we may have a lot more idols to choose from than the Israelites did, and yes, they are different, but we have to make that choice. We have to choose God, we have to choose something else. And I don't know what idols you may have in your life right now. It may be a relationship with a girl, it might be some sports, your love for money, your love for music, just anything that you put ahead of God is an idol. And at the end of the day, Joshua is calling the Israelites, and God is calling us to make that choice. Are you going to serve Him? Are you going to serve God? Or are you going to serve your idols? Just like the Israelites, we get easily distracted and we get demanding and we want God to bless us, but we have so many of these idols in front of Him, and we have to make that choice. In Matthew 6:24, it reads, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. And Jesus is making it clear here that you cannot serve God and serve something else. And Joshua made that call to commitment to the people. Are you going to serve God, or are you going to serve something else? And friend, we have to make that choice too. And it is my encouragement to you guys to choose God over your idols. Don't let anything come ahead of God or in between you and your relationship with God. You have to make that choice. So first we saw the choice. Secondly, we see Joshua's challenge. The challenge is making our choice known. At the end of the text, Joshua exclaims, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. He made it clear to the people that he was going to choose God. He was going to serve the Lord. He made that choice known, and so should we. A great example and illustration of making our choice to serve the Lord known was the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in Daniel chapter 3. In Daniel chapter 3, verse 18 reads, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. These three men were asked to bow down to a statue. They were asked to bow down to an idol, and they would not compromise their beliefs to bow down to this idol, and they made that choice known to the people. And when we make the choice known to serve God with our lives, our choice must be known. People should see us and they should know that we have made the choice to serve God and not the idols of this world. We must not compromise our choice for popularity, for relationships, for anything, for anybody. And it's easy for our choice to just become words, and it's easy to make our choice known during like a Bible conference or a missions conference or in front of all our godly friends. Or are you going to make that choice known when that girl you know you shouldn't be talking to slides in your DMs? Are you going to make that choice known when it's just you and your computer screen at 2 o'clock in the morning? Are you going to make this choice known when the peer pressure is on and the opinion of your friends matters so much that you're willing to give in to the idols of alcohol and smoking weed with them because their opinions matter so much? You have to make we're choosing God. And know firsthand how hard it is to make our choice known, because it's not easy. Our desires, it's so hard to choose God over our desires. And it's even harder to make that choice known. And I so often let things take up my time that I shouldn't. And so I struggle with this. I struggle with putting things ahead of God. But it's my encouragement to you guys that choose God over our idols and make our choice known. It is my prayer that we would just ask God for the strength to do so, because again, it is not easy, but God will see our desire to choose Him and make it known, and He will bless that. We cannot expect God to bless our lives if we're putting things ahead of them. The Israelites struggle with this. We struggle with this. Everyone struggles with this. But when we go show God our desire to choose Him above all else, He will give us the strength to make our choice known. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Are you going to make that choice? And are you going to make that choice? No.